Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome back to the channel and to Abiotic Factor, where I was again doing a little bit of grinding. A radio crackle's heard nearby. Oh, here he comes. Oh, they're sliding down a rope? Oh, that's cool. Interesting. So that's how they come in. It's funny, if they come at night, then they literally land right in front of the security bot. Anyways, I don't think they should be able to get in here, and I don't know that they should be able to shoot in here. Hello, sir. What are you doing?
Returning.
Sometimes things... Oh yeah, they're actually shooting the pest right now. I thought I was trying to figure out if... Oh god. Grenade? Yeah, they can't get in here. I found that out with some other things. I'm in the process of doing a little bit of rearranging, and that's simply because I had this idea that I would like to get this coffee table here. I thought that instead of using this bench, what I could actually do is put the coffee table here, and then I would be able to sit soup pots kind of at the back with the actual the soup bowl in front that actually contains the item itself. That way it's easy to just kind of grab. Like this one's tomato soup, and this one is the pest goulash. I actually have to make the meaty stew again, but I'm a little hesitant to do so. Oh, that's right, I still have some. I got a bunch of stuff again. I went to... Hello? Mr. Medic? You're carrying some sort of nice assault rifle. So I grabbed a bunch of resources again. I actually went over to the blacksmith, and I deposited... I was really struggling with steel cable, and so I went over to the blacksmith and I deposited... I actually have more military electronics than I thought I had, because you get them from killing the actual military people, and that's his exchange, is that if you give military electronic parts, that he will give you steel cable in return. So I was able to get that, and I was able to craft a few more things. First of all, the hand drill, which I've actually not tried yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and package... Oh, what actually needs to be... Here, I think this couch. Yeah, the couch is something that needs to be reconstructed. So let's go ahead and see how well this thing does. It's a little bit better. I mean, it's faster. I don't know that it's significantly faster, but I mean, I'll use it now that I have it. Additionally, while I was out resource gathering, I found this barrel that I actually, it was just a barrel, and I packaged it and brought it back, and I realized you can fill it with water. I've not actually tried this yet. Maybe I should go ahead and try it while we're here doing the things. I have an empty pot, because I finished off a pot of tomato soup. Otherwise, I had just recently gone to get things. I'm assuming... Okay, this takes... Yeah, this is like 10 pots full of liquid, and all I had to do was carry it down there. And I actually brought it back up with the forklift because it was very, very heavy. Additional things, I don't know why I never realized I should do this before, but I actually have just a mess of platform carts now. I crafted 4 more of them, and that's because I literally just was kind of going out and about, and I put them on my person, and every time I started getting full, I just dropped them down, deposited all of my stuff, and this is a nice way to actually make sure that if you would die, you don't lose your stuff, because if you package it up and then you recall the platform cart when you get back here, you have everything. That would have saved me so much headache when I kept dying and I had all of that stuff on me. First of all, the part of the reason I was dying was because I was so heavy, because I had so much stuff on me, but it was also... I died, and then I lost all of my stuff, and so I was really struggling trying to make better weapons and those kinds of things, better weapons, better armor, because I no longer had the materials on me to make them. I also made the headlamp in between episodes. I actually went back to the blacksmith and I traded yet another reinforced hose for one of those optic lenses, and I made a headlamp now. So I am taking the flashlight with me because I did actually have it run out of charge. This is kind of like where I'm putting all of my random supplies. I have a full stack of scrap shot ammo, full stack of grinder discs, but I have spares in here. This is actually not supposed to go along. I happened to kill a guy and he dropped this. Also made tripwire mines. I'm actually wondering if this would be beneficial for the guys near the crane, just because of the fact that I would imagine that, like, those guys were generally always in very close proximity to one another. I imagine if I would have put this down and they would have tripped it, they would have all gotten pegged by like a bunch of those screws, and then it... You know, I've got 2 of them I made. So that's something that we can play around with at some point. Also, while I was kind of working on some things, I went ahead and crafted the heater. It's called a bench warmer, that specific upgrade. All you needed was a heater and an extra heart. The bench will emit a cozy heat in all directions. I think basically all you do is you just kind of turn it on or turn it off. Whatever the case may be, it's daytime right now, so off is fine, but I did actually have it turned on one evening while I was standing here crafting a bunch of things, just so that I should actually craft some more. Speaking of crafting things, this chest is like getting really, really full, but I have to craft some more throw nets. I've been using these against the with the net launcher. I've been using them against the peccaries when I come across them. All right, and one other thing I kind of forgot about until just now is that I actually was interested in crafting, instead of using this plastic shield, I actually am interested in crafting the heater shield, but I think I needed, when I looked at this, so I can craft the heater, but I needed that was part of the reason I went over to the blacksmith, was because I knew that I needed reinforced hose for this. I also need an energy brick, so let's go ahead and craft the heater. And this it seems like this will be a good thing, like when I'm out and about in the evenings. It will have the ability to keep me warm, I imagine, is probably what that will do. All right, we've got everything. Let's go ahead and craft this shield. And now we should be able to salvage the plastic shield, which is apparently back on my person. That turns into scrap plastic, and we should be able to put that away in here. And now we've got ourselves a heater shield. Is it on by... It looks like it's on by default. You can see my temperature meter down in the bottom. I can also probably take this off at the moment. That would probably help with my temperature. Also, I would like to leave through here because I would like to take my forklift, but these guys are here. I thought I killed him, but all I did was knock his helmet off. Now I killed him. Recently found out you can also cut these guys up for bioscrap. Did not know that. I was mainly... That was why. It was because the one guy... A human skull? What the what? I was just cutting the guy up previously because I couldn't find his military electronics scrap, and I assumed that he was laying on it. All right, I've got my headlamp activated right now, and we are headed over to... Oh my gosh. Peccary, F.O.R.G.E. Yeah, you guys... Stay away. All right, I wanted to go back into this room that's electrocuted because I noticed this... Oh gosh, you're gonna follow me in here? I don't even have my... Oh my gosh. My net launcher. Okay, and you're in here too? Lovely. Everybody's in here with me. These weapons are so devastating against these guys. I'm sure we'll probably get into, just like we did with some of the other things. What's with the music? I thought something was happening. All right, I equipped my hazmat suit because I'm carrying now a bunch of parts. What happens if we go this way? Yeah, that doesn't look good. Anyways, it's amazing to me how much I actually notice when I'm editing my videos and I'm not focused on like doing like trying to keep up commentary, and also trying to remember all the things that I have to tell you guys about that I've learned about since the last time we visited together. I keep saying I don't know how to get into this room. Yeah, saw this. Saw this while I was... Okay, I'll take that stuff. Saw this while I was actually editing back videos. Hey, look, we're in. Should have brought some of my platform carts along. Okay, this is now accessible from that, like, little kitchenette. What's in here? It won't budge. Okay. Don't know how to open that, but that's okay. Maybe we could sneak a little nap in the break room. Grabbing some screws, those are always important. Presumably we can now open this from this side. Cloth scrap, lead vests, fine, fine. All things are fine. I was gonna say, if I've got room, I know what I would like to take along. There's the dude that always wants food. You will stack. I don't have any radiation poisoning right now, so I'm not going to take along that. I was considering actually just taking the iodine tablets. I'm just going to take this along. All right, we're taking a water cooler. I would like to open this thing, but I don't know how to do it. Can I hit it? I mean, I can hit it, but it's not doing anything. All right, well, we are officially into here now. I did also mention at some point I wanted to try this again, but I don't have one of the gaseous nests. I have this idea that maybe I should have tried walking along the sides of those, kind of like I did the running thing, but I didn't try it, and I should have. Huh, I just thought I'd test this. This is the one I just brought back. You can put water from the cooking pots in here to refill these. Interesting. So you could really mass produce water, because now I've got a barrel. I mean, we can grab all of these things, and then I can, when I'm ready to make soup, all I've got to do is just come out here and grab all of the water from those things. I didn't realize that you could actually do that. Interesting. All right, guys, I believe we are finally ready. Let me make sure I have my switch turned off upstairs. I don't want to come back and have it be battery. Yep, it's turned off. We're good. Gosh, by the way, I've been out and about, and I've been getting a lot of rebar, which is why I made so much of the different ammunition. I think it's needed for, actually, I think it's the grinder discs. Anyway, we are gonna go and head out to. We're gonna try to get to the mines today, is what I would like to do. I have 2 pickaxes. I found a second one while I was out kind of gathering resources. So we are going to head, you know, I didn't have to drive this thing now that I think about it. I could have just recalled it once I got down there, but every time I recall it, I have to go into that area where those guys are, and I generally prefer not to do that. Although, now that I think about it, I'm going to have to anyway, because it doesn't go down over that lip. I forgot about that. I did find out, by the way, you can actually drive the forklift that way, and it actually comes out in the main kind of atrium near where the security bot spawns. That's actually a convenient way to take it back, so as to not.
Up to date and keep science moving.
I was just curious to know if that hatch. I don't know where that comes from. Like, is there something? What opens that side of the hatch? I have no idea. All right, let me go get my forklift, and then we're going to try to head off to the mines. Man, I still keep shooting that guy when I see him, just to see if he'll drop his pack, and he hasn't. Yeah! Don't you hit me. That is rude. I need to get chains. There we go. Ugh. Okay. I missed a reinforced crate. I've been destroying every reinforced crate I can find. All right, where'd this guy die? This rat scanner, doesn't seem to be used for anything, but it does actually break down into some pieces that are usable. Like, I think it's metal scrap and maybe something else. All right, vehicle's been recalled. It still has all my stuff in it. You can have this and this. You know, just have all the things, I guess. All right, let's go. We are headed to. Apparently, I can't look at my map while we're in here. Okay, so here is how we get to mines. This is listed as caves. I'm assuming we want to go to mines, so it looks like we need to go. Gosh, so here's the crane. We kind of came down sort of this way, I think. Let's go see. Yeah, let's go see if we can get in through here. Also, I found, oh, that's right. I found another, while I was, okay. That was fun. All right. I found another, keypad hacker that we need to go hack through. I forgot it was there. So let's start right here. Let's just kind of park our forklift here. Are these guys back? They sure are. Okay, he's on fire. Let's go ahead and finish him off. Oh, I got your pack again. I've been taking their packs and I've been breaking them down because they break down into military electronics as well. Is this guy here? Sometimes this guy's here as well. He's not. By the way, my headlamp makes a nice little chirp sound when you turn it on and off. All right, this is the other keypad we need to hack. Oh, I do have my... Oh, geez, I have my hazmat suit on. Did that open this? What did that open? Did it open... It might have opened that door, actually. Oh, okay, you need to stop now. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that might have just... I think that opened that door, which is fine. It's not the most helpful thing on the planet, but... do I want to take this guy? I guess I'll take him along. My extra hearts, they keep expiring. Oh, all he gave me was bio scrap. That's so sad. All right. Also, that's right. If I chop you up, you will also give me bio scrap. And I'm a parent... Or a human skull. Okay. Is there any place to wash myself around here? Because apparently
preserve the world from your folly.
All right, he's coming this way, which he'll attack you if he gets close. Okay. I didn't really look for anywhere specific to wash myself off at, but here's plastic scrap. The guy must have run this way. He drops scrap everywhere he goes. So this is the old dig site, apparently. We've been in here. I want to try to go to the mines because I know there are some things. I think the recipe that we had gotten for the solder, that required silver. So I'm assuming we can mine somewhere. So let's go see if we have the ability to kind of get through. I don't have the ability to get through here. That's right. This was blocked off. So maybe we get that open by going through the dig site. Whoops. All right, we are back to the dig site, and this is where I start swapping out my stuff here. I'm gonna take a pickaxe as well, but I'm gonna take my platform carts along. Do I need anything else? I think I'm okay at the moment. I'm gonna leave my forklift here. I'm gonna take this stuff along. And obviously I'm carrying a lot of stuff, but that's okay. All right, so we were in here previously. Did we check this door? Yes. Well, maybe. I don't know. Kind of went all through here. This goes up to the surface tunnel, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go see what's up here. Okay, does it actually go outside?
Do not shoot. Do not shoot. We are together in this petition.
Oh? Can I talk to you? I thought I could. I just saw... Speak.
We came here to cleanse and protect, but this chaos is beyond our capacity to suppress. We are beset by demons from the depths of the mines, and that termagant F.O.R.G.E has holed herself up in the processing plant. I must warn my brethren, this course is impossible, but our engineers collapsed this tunnel to ensure no egress. We need another way to bring tidings of this terror to the tribunal. F.O.R.G.E is concealing the escape from us, I am sure of it. She hides in her fortress, letting us rot here.
That's right, I forgot. We were supposed to talk to the blacksmith. They sure did block this in, didn't they? Guess we're not getting out this way. All right, now we know where the surface tunnel is, though. Yeah, I could... Right now, I could backtrack and go talk to the blacksmith, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to keep going forward. We've got to go back that way anyway. One way or another, we need to go back there. So let's keep going and see what we can find. Hopefully we can get over... I really want to get to the mines. All right. So we were through here. This is where I had killed, I think it was a peccary, and it fell under... Oh, speaking of which, I can wash myself here. Let's wash ourselves quickly in the tainted water. It's fine. And I don't think there was anything really over here. Well, that's right. There's a crowbar here, but I'm not going to take a crowbar. Bunch of antiverse wheat, but I've got a whole bunch of that. This brings us out, I think, the same way that... Ah! Okay, and then there's you. Ouch, I got hit. Oh, you're not dead. Normally a shot like that kills these guys. Oh, I thought I reloaded. That's right. When you start sprinting, it cancels the animation. Okay, now you're dead. These knives are not holding up, by the way. I'm wondering if you had something like a spear, if it would last a little longer. I don't know. Anyways, I said that we needed to talk to the blacksmith. I'm actually not... Hey, another barrel. I don't know if we actually have to talk to the blacksmith. That, of course, is what we had learned from that Julia down under the mechanics pad. She said that F.O.R.G.E has a plan, and that... The metal scrap fell back there. I'm not going to be able to get that. She said that F.O.R.G.E had a plan, and it involved the blacksmith. So I'm assuming we need to go talk to the blacksmith. What is this? Oh my gosh, those things give you grinder... Oh, that's right. I think I broke one of these apart before, and it gives you chains. I forgot about that. Chains. Very nice. Ooh, steel cable. All right, we are... Okay, hang on up there. First of all, hey, there's steel cable in the back of this guy, too. I could break this down, but nah, I'm gonna do it. It's the point of the platform carts, right? Oh, speaking of which, I need a platform cart, and here's another barrel. Let's go ahead and put a platform cart down here, and we're just gonna leave this, like I said, we're just literally gonna leave it here. What the heck is that? What are you? What the what? Dude, you're like made of glass. I wonder if I could get you standing still if I shot you with a net. Where are you? Not for very long. All right, I just reloaded my net gun. Ooh, this guy's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. All right, what's the best way to do this? I can maybe try to get it stunned. Powdered crystal. Did he die? Does that mean he's dead? I don't see him anymore. He's a little terrifying. All right, let me go ahead and break down some of these things and put it in the platform cart. Guys, I just found a sledgehammer. That is probably a good weapon, but it's probably slow as everything. I can't break these down. Yeah, it's got a damage of 45 and a durability of 20. This has damage of 75 and a durability of 45. So the crowbar that I made is actually quite a bit better, but again, slow. Oh my gosh, guys, I finally managed to package a filing cabinet. One of the big ones. And the worst part is I don't know if I even really need it anymore because, yeah, I'm not really sure what use case I would have for it. My platform cart is full of stuff. I had to turn my helmet light off. I should actually, oh shoot, I need to backtrack because my flashlight is in my forklift. One moment, please. All right, guys, in sad news, my guy's getting tired already. I did not go up to that check-in spot. I just came back in. The forklift is right out here. I was just kind of looking around as I was... Oh, that's right. I think you could sleep on these cots. Yeah, sure enough. All right. There was, however, so we are well rested now. I brought along my food also. Is anybody up here? No. Why did we not check this place before? Look, there's staplers and everything. I'm not taking the rest of this stuff, though. I just don't have the inventory space for it. All right, let's read some emails. Where is the train? Lenore, I hear you're back. Very interested to hear your report on the engine. Are we any closer to figuring out where it is? I'll deliver a full report tomorrow, but to answer your question, no, we don't know where the train actually is. The star positions are the same as ours, but it's not. It's Newtonian. Non-Newton. Dr. Starr believes there are two superimposed states at work which the train's motion maintains somehow. That's a lot of suppressed energy. In short, if it stops, we're going to end up with a crater the size of the moon, we think, anyway. It's growing? Janet, we got some interesting news about ISO 107. Well, perhaps that's not the right word. Maybe the phrase is distantly terrifying. You see, Janet, it's growing. Not much. About 0.1% per year, but it's a geometric progression. I haven't done the exact math yet, but in about 15,000 years, it'll be the size of the Earth, which could be inconvenient, particularly given that it appears to be conventionally indestructible. I did the math too, Abe, and it seems that we have 50,000 years until it's larger than our galaxy, which, given that it cannot be destroyed or dismantled, suggests to me that we need to move this thing as far away from us as possible, as fast as we can. So, Abe was the guy that tried to evacuate through Flat Hill, and he was all kinds of traumatized. I don't remember if Janet was the lady he was standing next to, but they're the people that disappeared from the space that they occupy. I can't help but feel, Janet, that in the long term there isn't anywhere sufficiently far away. This thing will eventually destroy our entire universe. Abe, let's solve for now and trust that we have the rest of this solution sometime in the next 50,000 years, shall we? Okay, but in 50,000 years, we get to do my plan, Plan B. You got yourself a deal. Okay, so that's the time bomb. So that's 0107 is a planet. Okay. All right, guys, we're back to the three-way split here. That goes down to where the water is with all the antivirus wheat. This goes to the top section, which we've been in, to the best of my knowledge. Oh, I forgot that ramp goes up. I think we were up here, and there really wasn't anything of great consequence. Except apparently a peccary and a carbuncle. And a barrel. Oh, and one of these crates that'll give me chains. All right, guys, we've made it back, and there's some buildings here. Let's go up here and see. Nothing in the back of you. There's some reinforced crate in the back. Hey, there's a vent system. Wonder where that goes. Let's grab the metal scrap, though. That's super helpful material. Or what do you have? Some chains. That's convenient. Wrong button. There's Dr. Mance. We'll have to listen to him. Yes, please. I take these standing lamps everywhere I go. Let's listen to Dr. Mance.
Dr. Pendleton questioned the X.O.R.'s similarity to humanity's own morphology, and I referred her to crabs. Their form has evolved independently on Earth on at least 5 separate occasions. It would seem that evolution resolves certain environmental challenges in a remarkably consistent fashion. There is, of course, another explanation for the X.O.R.'s apparent similarity to ourselves, but without the necessary data, I refuse to indulge Pendleton's penchant for unnecessary speculation. And besides, they look closer to birds, if you ask me.
So, the peccary is close to humans? All right, we're going to drop another platform cart down here and put a bunch of supplies in here. All right, I've actually broke down the computer since I was here anyway. Just got a bunch more stuff crammed in this cart. Let's head to our next location. Let's see where else we're going here. It's a little dark. I would love to find a charging station to charge my headlamp. But so far, no luck. I'll grab the steel cable, thank you. Okay, so we've got this way we can go. We've got that way. Let's check up here. I don't think I was up here. First aid. I was not up here. All right, we'll go this way. I just grabbed the first aid. I shoved some extra things in that other platform cart that's sitting there. I want to grab this, of course, because the chains are super important. They're needed for some of the things. As a matter of fact, I think that's what I needed for the greaves, the F.O.R.G.E greaves. So that'll be nice if we can get the full set. We'll start being we'll be a sponge for bullets. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff here. Gosh, where all do we go here? That door is locked. Where do you go? We're on the other side. Oh, we're on the other side. Look, look, look. This is where we got to. We drove under that, and this goes down to where the crane is. We can now get through here, and this is... Can we recall the tram? What do we need to recall the tram? What does this need? Tram station requires tram station key. Okay. I don't have a tram station key. Where would I find said tram station key? Help me out here, game. All right, I'm not sure if these two places join up, but before I go in through here past all of these backhoes, I'm going to go back and take that other... Oh, here's Dr. Mance. Hang on a second. Let's go listen to Dr. Mance. Oh. Cannot open from this side? How would you get in then? It doesn't look like there's any vents in there, and... I don't know. All right, this contraption. Does this just take us up to the same place? What are you? Cannot open from this side, which means it can be open, just... I think the ones that you can't open are just the ones that say they don't budge. Oh, the mines! Have we found them? This looks miney to me. But in bad news, guys, I think we're going to have to backtrack here because I don't have much of my flashlight left, and my headlamp's almost dead as well. Oh, gosh. That guy scared the crap out of me. Whew. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, God, there's another one. Oh, okay, maybe it's the same one. I don't know. Guys, where's out? I don't want to keep getting attacked. I'd like to get out of here. Before all of my... Oh, I'm running in a circle now. All right. This is not where I intended to end up. I couldn't quite figure... Xantharium rice seed. Also, there's a portal. And there's a dude behind me who's going to try to kill me again. What are you? Snagvine seed. Okay. Also, what are you? I don't know. And there's cool stuff on the ceiling. All right, we're gonna have to try to jump through the portal, I think, because I don't quite know how to get out of this mine. Oh, it put me up at the ceiling. Okay. How does that help me? I'm going to be in a real world of hurt here as soon as my batteries are done. Where are we? I have no idea where we are. Oh, we're... Okay, I see where we are. There's the 3 backhoes that are guarding the entrance. So as long as I can get down to there, I know where I am. Looks like you jump over to here. Or not. Maybe. That was very confusing. Ooh, emails. Let's read emails quickly. Those don't require a flashlight. Emails. Overload from R. Moyer and J. Bernecki. I was coming back from the foundry yesterday and passed an eye over the collider. They were working with the synchrotron at nearly 95% load. They're not supposed to go over 90. Don't they remember what happened in 85? The manufacturing team seems to take no heed of safety protocols whatsoever. Thanks for the note, Richard. I'll pass your concerns to F.O.R.G.E. F.O.R.G.E isn't going to do anything. She makes up the rules as she goes. This is a calamity waiting to happen. Again. And no one seems to care. Maybe it seems like that from the outside, but F.O.R.G.E knows what she's doing. There is oversight. It's just not your style of oversight. Collider.rip is what this is called. The synchrotron. Containment. T. Anderson and D. Mance. Idris told me that IS-0091 escaped containment again this morning. I need to know exactly what happened. No one knew it was missing for almost half an hour. The creature's invisible to most people. We chased it down with X-ray lamps, and it almost got Dr. Tang. Peters thinks the X-ray system had a brownout, but we're not sure. You're in charge of the containment processes, you tell me. So IS-0091 is the invisible one that I got the powder from? I'll get F.O.R.G.E and her people to review the system immediately. We may need to install another tier of failsafes. Apologies for the late check-in on this. I was held up by the Keystone visitor. I suppose that makes 2 creepy monsters lurking in our midst. 0091 is a bitmap image. I don't know what we're looking at, but okay. Attention all lab staff. Attention, due to an unacceptable number of Bunsen burners disappearing, anyone who needs such an item must apply directly to Dr. Mance. Anyone who has any information about this, please contact me directly. We are currently conducting an investigation. Please do not try making your own. We have enough things that explode around here, and this is from R. Moyer. Can I make a Bunsen burner? Do you open? No. Oh, Dr. Mance.
Watching Dr. Peters work with the 173 this morning, the little hoppy one, a thought occurred to me about its relation to the other 2, and indeed all the entities we have encountered in Antiverse 2. At best, the implications are, concerning. In the most extreme reading, no, it will have to wait.
Okay, he was talking about the pest. All right, we're going back up here. Gosh, there's a lot of stuff around here. This one also will not open. Can you take all these cement bags? No. Still not 100% sure when we're going to find a use for those, but... All right, we're going to head out here. No, we're not. We're going to go check this door first. Hey, Dr. Mance again. Hello, Dr. Mance.
Private note. After several months of inquiry, I have finally acquired information about our looky-loos. It's far worse than I imagined. A certain amount of attention to our research is inevitable, but thankfully the organizations that are in a position to know precisely what our research entails are few and rare. This group's reputation, however, is of a different order. If their attention is a harbinger of greater ambitions, I believe we have a problem on our hands.
Okay. So there's looky-loos, as he calls them. People that are trying to identify what exactly all they're doing here. Time for another platform cart, I do believe. All right, perfect timing, guys. My guy's getting tired, so we're going to head back to my forklift, and we're going to drive that back to the office sector and recall all of the platform carts, get all of our stuff back. That's right, I can come through. Do I want to go through that way? Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's right. I got to go talk to the blacksmith, too. All right, guys, we made it back to the blacksmith. All right.
I got a lot of fabrication gear back here. You need something, I can make it. If you got something to trade, getting a little low on some necessities back here.
You've already told me all this.
I've seen some crazy stuff down here. Working with F.O.R.G.E's been a trip. First time we've been invaded, though. If I were you, I'd head for the surface tunnel. Get your ass out of here.
Okay. Maybe not the most helpful thing ever. All right, he's not offering anything new, so I don't know what that whole conversation was supposed to have with F.O.R.G.E. Or, well, what Julia was looking to have with F.O.R.G.E. All right, let's head on back and get all of our stuff. What happens if you run these guys over? He gets mad. That's what happens. All right, I mentioned, too, that this is a easy way back to the office sector. You can get back the other way as well. This one's a little bit more windy, but does actually take you up past where you collect all the transport carts. Very windy. And this, the forklift does not make things nice as far as, like, it's a little dizzying, the way that it maneuvers. All right, so you can see we come out right next to the security bot. And then here's the thing that I keep filling up my containers at, but there's a ramp system. I did test. This doesn't go up, like, unlike the transport carts, it doesn't go upstairs. So you need the ramps, which is fine because there are plenty of ramps all about, and then it kind of just goes right over this thing. And then we're then we're almost back at base at this point. And right here, I kind of pop it down right here. Sometimes I'm not sure which side I get out of. Oh, also I found this. Apparently Warren Bunning is now offering things. I need to bring a computation brick because I don't know what this thing is. And apparently he's offering canned peas for root beer and... Sounded like he just swore. I don't know what this is either, but apparently that's how you can get staplers. I don't think that's... You're noisy. I don't think it's this stuff we just got from that crystal guy or whatever. Oh, it's... that stuff is in one of my platform carts, apparently. Let's recall them. All right, there they all are. All right, guys, I managed to get everything packaged up into... once I was able to consolidate, because I drop these platform carts whenever my inventory fills up, I'm not always near previous platform carts, so they end up having, like, kind of duplicate resources, which is fine the way that I've been working it. And then when I come back, I try to consolidate as much as possible between the different carts. So let me go ahead and get all of this stuff sorted out here. All right, guys, I'm finally just about sorted out. I put that other the large filing cabinet here, and I filled it with cement and planks because, well, I couldn't fit everything in this storage crate anymore. So this is all the rest of the normal construction materials that you would be expecting. I mentioned I was going to kill another one of the security bots because Warren seems to want a computation brick. So let's go ahead and craft one of those, and we'll go deliver it to him. And see what the thing is. I already had one. Okay, well, now we've got two. Well, I mean, technically, we still only have one. I've got pretty much everything out of here. I got a bunch of sodas. My entire, like, kitchen is full right now. It's just... There's so much stuff in here. And it looks like this thing, if you don't harvest the plants, it doesn't use water. So I'm just going to keep things there. I kept picking them because I just thought maybe that, you know, the plants would go, like the tomatoes or whatever would go bad after a while. They don't, and then they don't use water. I also have, I'm going to take along the barrels and an actual cart. Oh, I forgot you're done. I wanted to charge everything and get it all back up to tip-top shape, but we're going to grab here. I've been kind of storing these things in here, the platform carts. We'll just grab all of these things. Whoops, I would like to have my knife with me to grab all these barrels, and we're just going to go ahead and refill them while we're down here giving this thing to Warren. Let's go see what this thing is that he's looking for, or that he's going to give us. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see what this orangish thing is. Let's holster everything here, and then we should go ahead and drop the computation brick. What'd you give me, Warren? A light gun repair kit. Is that what you need to repair? That might be kind of useless. I mean, I'm glad that I got it just so we could see what it was. I think that might be what you need to repair. I mentioned at one point, I had no idea what the thing was to repair the security pistols. That might have been it, but I don't really use them. I mean, there's really no point once you get to the scrap weapons. They don't seem to really do much of any damage, if any damage at all, to the order people. Hey, look, you can actually store the barrels in here until you want to use them. I'm going to put at least one of them down, so I've got one that's accessible and ready. But I might be able to start eliminating some of those. Might be able to start getting rid of the... Gosh, all of those buckets, because it's going to be just easier to not have all of this storage space consumed. All right, guys, I am back, and I am up on level 3. And what am I doing up on level 3, you might ask? Yeah, see, these people are still... People normally spend time... They just kind of stay where you originally see them, so I'm kind of surprised. Kind of surprised that Abe and that lady disappeared. That was not... There we go. I'm getting better at this whole, like, hitting them while they're in there. I keep slicing these guys into bioscrap, which is not what I want. I'm up here because I need pests. I finally got all of my soup used, and I want to make more of the soup before I run out of... There we go. I needed raw pest and raw pest rump. Probably needed other things, too. Look, here's another... I'm not really in a position to fight a security bot at the moment. Ah! Alright, so I figured I'd bring you guys up here though, because I just found this. Sometimes there are pests in these offices, so I actually went in here and I just decided arbitrarily I was going to try to package, because I had success, I was going to try to package one of those big, one of the big filing cabinets, and there's a vent behind it. What is this? I'm only going to take the things that I want. Okay. All right. We've been in this office before. So I'm getting better at packaging these things. Hey, look, there's another one, as a matter of fact. So I've got 3 of them now. I brought a platform cart along just for this potential eventuality because they're very heavy. All right, guys, I'm back over at the gymnasium because I was curious. Oh, she left too. Just gonna say, I was curious to know, there was one of the tasks actually in the journal when you went to the office. How do you get to these things? Now, people registry. I thought it was under locations. Apparently not. But there was something when. Oh no, wait. You know what? It's here. There was. Dr. Shepard clearly has no interest in walking all the way through manufacturing to get out of here. This was Dr. Shepard, so she also left her position. Interesting. Okay. All right, well, there's one last thing I want to do here before we end the episode. And that is I would like to go back and make the greaves. The F.O.R.G.E greaves, so that we are well protected against... gunshots in the future. All right. So now I'm dirty on top of that. And all right, you left your ammo. Thank you very much. And we can turn you into bioscrap. I don't think there's anything else underneath you. Oh, that's right. Sometimes they just give skulls instead. I do wish there was a way to open this from the outside, and there's not. So when I go out the back door, then I have to remember to go in the back door, otherwise I've got to run the whole way around. Anyway, so I would like to make the greaves quickly so that we are more bullet spongy for when we go back into those areas. And I'm not sure... I don't recall that we got... I haven't actually checked, but I don't recall that we've gotten any recipes because of the... We picked up that crystal stuff. I did get this at one point. Okay, that does use that powdered crystal. Anomalous fertilizer, a complex plant food used to fertilize crops and help them grow rapidly. Okay, not what I wanted necessarily. This is what I mentioned though, is I wanted to set this up. So here's a pot of split pea soup. I don't have any of that in a soup pot yet because I'm out of soup pots. This is simple tomato soup, and this is the simple tomato soup in a pot. This is pest goulash, and that's the pest goulash in a pot. And this is meaty stew. So I was just waiting to be able to get the rest of the ingredients. That should be you. And I needed the raw peccary chop is what I went for. What is the other item that's needed for this? It's a... raw pest rump. That's not what I wanted. So you. So add. There we go. There's the meaty stew. Yeah, but this is all going remarkably well now, and gosh, I don't even know. Should I make more stuff at this point? I do have other... Wow, you got done fast. Cooking level 5. Very nice. And so, like I mentioned, this will just sit kind of right here. And then we've got pots of each of them with their little soup bowls in front of them. I do have one more soup bowl somewhere. I think it's in here, as a matter of fact. Might have to make another one. Yeah, this one's actually full of, I believe, meaty stew. Yeah, I wanted it full of meaty stew because of the fact that it helps with the blunt and melee damage. All right, let's get upstairs and let's craft these greaves. By the way, I've been putting my skulls, even though they're not hazardous, I've been shoving them in here just because it's a little morbid. That seems to be the appropriate place for them. Also picked up this backpack I made a long time ago. Let's go ahead and, there we go.
I believe I need to, defecate.
And that military pack could be destroyed. Also brought that this third filing cabinet up here, and now I've got weapons in it, because Gosh, I was running out of room for everything. All right, let's go ahead and make the greaves. All right, I need 2 hoses, which I should have the stuff for now. All right, got it. So, greaves. Perfect. All right, we should now be... Set bonus, the resistance. Bullets will frequently bounce off of your armor. Requires 4 pieces. And of course, we've got the greaves, the chest plate, the pauldrons, and the helmet. Oh, this needs to be recharged again. And it looks like the pauldrons could actually use to be repaired while we're here. They just take metal scrap. So actually, we'll just go ahead and repair both those two. That one's pretty good so far. Anyways, guys, that is gonna be it for this episode. I'm glad we finally got into the mines. We need to go back there at some point. I just happened to be... Ooh, look at that buff. Way down. You're wearing very heavy armor, which will make you strong, but also slow. Oh, so that's not a buff. It's actually a debuff. Well, I mean, if I take this off, does that help? No. Okay. Well, anyways, that's going to be it for this one. When we come back, hopefully we can figure out what precisely we need. Hopefully that... Gosh, I'm hoping that I can find a way for that kind of thing that goes invisible to be able to not take quite so much damage from it would be really nice. Yeah. So anyways, guys... Oh, I've got radiation? Oh, yeah, because I'm still carrying all these pieces on me because I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to make soup. All right, but that's going to be it for this one, guys. So I'm going to thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, feel free to like and comment. Also subscribe so that you get notified of future videos. But for now, my name is Hawk, and this has been Abiotic Factor. And I will catch you guys next time.